Distance nerding. Good evening, nerds. It is your boy, Young Phil, on the stream here. I am in the process of getting a co-host at the moment. They're running a little bit late, but it's going to be amazingly fun. As usual, guys, so Aaron Thick on the way here, but we also have April Bird guest hosting on here. But we are going to be taking care of the Stormtrooper Lego helmet here, a 647 piece kit. Yeah, this is going to be great. Loads of fun, guys. So move myself and Mr. John Mez out of the way here. Hope everybody's doing okay with the time change and everything. Yeah, move these out of the way here, and I also need to start the music here, so give me a second. Sorry, one more moment here, guys. I know I'm not being fun at all in taking my sweet time here. Hold on. All right. All right. Okie dokie. Let's go ahead and get this box open here. It's like at least 5 bags here. Wait, is that Bird?
Yeah, am I supposed to use my camera? Should I be using my camera?
You don't have to use your camera. We are
Okay.
at this point, though.
What was that?
So we are live at this point.
Oh, got it. Okay. So you can't be my IT person anymore? My private IT person?
Not while the stream is going, no.
Fine. But you can hear me okay and everything? Should I be like talking louder? Not talking as loud?
No, you sound great.
Okay.
So I was just mentioning I have 5 bags here on this kit.
Is that typical of the last few? Or you had 4 last time? Is that right?
I think I had 4 last one on the Iron Man helmet.
Yeah.
I had 6 for the TIE Fighter helmet. So not too bad.
Okay. So tell me, how will I see the Facebook stuff if people are on that?
So do you see where it says comments on the right side?
I do.
So if you click on that, that's where comments will show up as people comment.
Okay.
And all you got to do is just where it says post a comment. Right now it should be on all destinations, but you can switch destinations too.
Got it.
Sorry for those of you that are listening to the stream right now and don't know what we're talking about. I'm just getting her up to speed on how it works. Mr. Thick is on his way too. They're going to be on the lookout for a text from him.
Got it. I was looking at his bracket thing.
Yeah, that's going to be fun. All right, guys. So Aaron found this kind of like DC versus Marvel bracket that we're going to kind of go through once he gets on.
He posted it in the Nerdington Post also for anybody that wants to see it.
I think that's going to be fun.
The thing is when I looked at it, I thought it was just who you liked better.
No.
I was like, I like this one. I don't like this one. So
I think the way we're going to play it is based on our mutual nerd knowledge. It's like, who do we think is going to win a fight? But some of those fights are completely unfair.
Oh, yes. I was like the one with like. Sorry, I guess we can wait to get. But the one with the Superman, I was like, I think I know who wins this.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. That's super unfair. The fight with the Hulk is super unfair.
Well, what's funny is now that I get it as a fight, I totally see why the Hulk would win. But like, I like Green Arrow more. But I think it might be based on I watched the CW Green Arrow, not the last few seasons, but before that, and I like that character.
Well,
You
like
know.
Oliver Queen is a really snarky, really funny character in the comics, and I mean he's a good fighter, but I mean he's not going to beat the Hulk.
Yeah, no, I thought it was who you liked, and I was like, "Oh, I like him," and I chose him. And in the like polling, it was like 20% to like 80, and I was like, "Oh, I'm real far off with everyone else who's voted."
Yeah, the crazy thing is like there. I mean, there's chances he's beaten Abomination before, so I mean, like there are chances for him to win, but I mean, it's very unlikely that Oliver Queen will beat the Hulk.
Do you remember in Smallville, Oliver Queen was in that? Did you watch that? They had
Yeah,
him and a different guy.
he was so 90s looking. It was ridiculous.
I know, but I liked him. I liked the snarkiness,
Like with like the sunglasses and
the blonde hair. So is this your last helmet, or
yeah,
are
this
there more?
after this, we're planning on either doing the NES kit or we're gonna do the Millennium Falcon. I'm gonna take a poll and see who wants to do what or who wants to see what.
My vote is for the NES, just so you know.
That's the one that everybody has been hounding me on. That's the one that everybody wants to see. And I really want to do that one. That's going to take multiple weeks to do though, because that's like a 2,600 piece kit.
Oh yeah. Maybe you could break it up by bags with that one, like somehow
That's
section
what
it
I
off.
might have to do. The box is huge. Like I don't think the box will even fit on this table. And this is a pretty big table. So I mean,
What are you gonna do with all these once you have them built?
I've been still steadily trying to figure it out. I might get a like a display case to put in my office, or I might just buy more shelves.
There you go.
I'm debating on what the smarter thing to do is. Like for display purposes, more shelves in my office would be kind of cool.
Sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, I was just looking at something. I want to have more Legos, but I have no room. I have a TARDIS one, and then
So wait,
like
that target is unbuilt?
yeah, it's in a box. The thing is I kind of think I've had it for a couple years. I kind of think I let my brother build it because he's very into Legos. And he was just like, "You haven't built it. Let me build it and I'll just pull it apart and give it back to you." He just wanted to do it. And so I did. I think, yeah. So I'm not sure if it's like in the right bags anymore. If it's just, you know.
I was gonna say if you still have that, and when we finish the kits that we have, I would more than love to build a TARDIS.
Yeah, cool. That would be great. Is there like a really big Lego that you like? Some of them are so expensive. Like I'll never buy the $400 one. But is there like, do you want like the big Death Star one from like Spider-Man that he broke?
So not the Death Star. The one that I really want is the hold on, Mr. Thick is here.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Yeah, can hear you.
All right. Hello?
There we go.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good.
I was saying the one that I really want to build is the Star Destroyer.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the Star
How
Destroyer.
big is that one?
It's God, I know it's like $700 and it's somewhere around like 4,000 pieces.
Wow. I want
Yeah.
the Hogwarts one, obviously.
Oh, I want that. You know what I want? Have you seen the Disneyland ones?
Oh.
With the castle?
They have like the castle. They have the why am I forgetting it right now? They have the
Epcot Center?
Express.
Just say that again?
They have the Disneyland Express, the train.
Oh. I'm gonna look that up actually.
Yeah, it's if you go to Lego.com because they have it on there as an exclusive. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Magic Kingdom stuff.
It's slightly less expensive at $329.
Yeah, I mean I want those, and then I want the if I can find the Steamboat Willie one, I want that one too.
My coworker has like the Hogwarts, one built on his dining room table, and then he bought the kind of what would be the word, like faux version that makes it bigger, like the schools. So you get like the greenhouse, and it's like it expands.
Yeah, add-ons. I've seen those.
Yeah,
add-ons. Pretty cool.
Yes, so he has that one, but we were discussing it like at the beginning of 2020. I don't know how much farther he's gotten. But like he ordered it, he got it, but they don't like bag it up in the same way Lego does, where it's like here's A, here's B. It's just like a bag, and they're like, go for it. And then they give you like a printout to follow, and he's like, it's so hard, like because you gotta spend so much time organizing.
Yeah, because you see like how I organize like each bag. So I mean, like I would be in hell doing something like that.
Yeah, where it's just like here's your jumble, figure it out.
How are you feeling, Aaron?
Oh, I'm great. I'm fully vaccinated now and feeling great.
So you're ready to hang out with people?
Woo!
So many parties for you. So many groups.
I told at least 30 people that I was like, you know what? I can't hang out. I just can't do it. Now I can call them all. I can call all of my 30 plus friends that I totally have, and we can all hang out together.
That you totally have.
Yeah, definitely.
Not imaginary.
Yeah. No.
Have you guys seen the new South Park special yet?
I didn't know there was a new one.
Shot. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh.
Their commercial has the shot song, and that's what I thought
it's
was funny.
So good and so bad at the same time.
Oh dear.
It's the South Park vaccination special.
Did you like the first like Corona special they did?
The pandemic special?
Yeah.
The pandemic special was really funny.
I thought it was funny, yeah.
But like I said, the vaccination special is just as funny and just as bad.
Oh no. That's great.
You definitely got to check it out, man. It's on HBO Max right now.
Oh, good.
Do you mind if I ask? Did you have like an appointment? I mean, I assume you had an appointment.
No, dude, I just barged in like the Hulk. I'm like, give me a shot, you hookers! And then they had to give it to me. I did come in with a gun. So I mean, obviously, I had some leeway, but it was fine. It was fine. Yeah. Oh, that's great. I have like raisin residue on my camera because my son was going around vlogging himself, I guess, with raisins.
Oh,
this is great.
Yeah, at least you feed him like real healthy snacks. Raisins. It could be
it could be a lot worse.
Definitely could be.
No, so I have Kaiser, and I had to tell them in the beginning. I'm like, I'm a health caregiver. And so I'm part of it's so weird to say that I'm part of the healthcare industry, but I am.
You're essential.
Right. Yeah. Me and the Uber drivers are essential. So I got my first appointment last month on the 15th, and I just went in and I got it, and they scheduled my second shot the day that I had my first one, and that was today, and I just went and got it. It was at Cal Expo. It wasn't at Kaiser.
Oh.
Yeah, they took out. Like
I've
the big
seen that
buildings.
turn in there.
Yeah, they have it in those big buildings where they have the exhibits at like the state fair, and Kaiser has a whole building to themselves just for vaccines. Yeah.
No, the reason I asked,
Yeah.
because there's a whole joke about how old people get their vaccinations, and they're just like, "We're group 1, we can go party," and they go they're all like partying and driving in trucks and just like
Right.
off and stuff.
Oh dear. I just started watching Bob's Burgers. I have never watched it before, and I started watching it, and I watched an episode where Lois's parents are in like an old folks community and they all have sex, and I thought that reminds me of that.
You now you understand why the writers of Bob's Burgers are writing the Deadpool movie.
Oh, see, I didn't know that, but that totally makes sense.
Yeah, they're writing the Disney Deadpool movie.
That's great.
I'm sure that's going to be ridiculously funny.
Oh yeah. Oh, hookers! Come on.
Stop taking my names in vain, man.
I what'd you say?
Stop taking my people's name in vain.
I'm sorry. I dropped my wallet behind my dresser. It's just an inconvenience. It is. Oh. I'll have to reorder all my cards. It went into the void. It's okay.
Actually, getting through back one.
I like that hookers is your like way of describing like an oh shoot.
And it's not even oh shoot. I use it as a negative. I use it as a positive. I use it as like an exclamation of glee. I use it for everything. It's not a one-sided thing.
I like it. I like the idea that you enter a room and it's like, hey, hookers.
Yeah. It's great. My mom loves it. She's a big fan of me being like, hey, what's up, hooker? What? Yeah, she's not a fan.
That's how you make it not derogatory anymore.
Right. If everyone's a hooker, nobody is.
Exactly. April doesn't know how to feel about that.
No, it's fine. I was thinking of The Incredibles as the idea if everybody's special, nobody's special.
That's exactly what
I'm there with you.
Yeah, that's where I got it.
Sorry, I was only distracted. I decided I've had a really stressful time at work that I was going to drink scotch in honor of hanging out here with Phil.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm drinking scotch too. Mine is just watered down, really watered down scotch. It's just water.
Scotch and water hold the scotch.
Yeah. Yeah.
I would be drinking scotch, but I have no scotch right now.
Do you have tequila? Not like because you're Latino thing, just because
drink tequila. Yeah, no, we got where you were going, Aaron.
We I don't like tequila.
What do you like, you weirdo?
Whiskey.
Okay. That makes sense. I was like, I was hoping you were going to say, well, I only drink Goldschlager. That's all I drink.
Yeah, that's
it.
No,
I want to meet that person.
Right.
No, right. We ran out of our regular drinking whiskey, and the only whiskey I have left is a bottle of Yamazaki. And I'm like, yeah, that's for special occasions. I am not opening that right now, just because I want to sip on some whiskey.
Yeah.
What's a special occasion? Okay, so my cousin, his like work gave him a bottle of this. It's a Scotch ball. It's distilled at the Balvenie Distillery in Banffshire, Scotland. And it's like an aged 14 years, and he got it and he's like, I don't drink this. Do you want it? And I looked it up and it was like a $75 bottle. And I was like, are you sure?
Like that's, I don't know how to feel about that.
Right.
Why?
Because that's good scotch.
Yeah, it's really good scotch.
You say
and I'm
thank
only
you.
using it for watching this.
Yeah, you say thank you and you walk away.
Mm-hmm.
I did eventually do that. I just felt like that's a really expensive thing for someone to just give up. But
That's
you know,
that's why
he
I'm
did.
shocked that he gave that up.
Yeah, but I opened this for you. You don't want to open yours for, a special occasion? I didn't open this. It's been open, I should say.
I was gonna say go bust out the Yamazaki.
So is
I'm
that a
saving-
Japanese whiskey, I'm assuming?
Yeah. I'm saving that for when I can actually have people at my house, like, a lot of people at my house at once again, when like everybody's vaccinated and herd immunity is like at a point where it like means something.
So when you buy these like helmets and they make all the insides weird colors, do they have some explanation in the book of like we're giving you
No.
like random leftovers?
No, and that's what I've been saying is are they just random pieces that they're just like we don't want to use these and we're never going to sell these. Let's just put them in here because nobody's ever going to see them under a fucking helmet.
Yeah, that's the same thing. Like that's what happened with the AT-AT, right? There's some because I did that one too. There's some random colors inside of there.
Yeah.
From what I remember.
Like a lot of like one of the big ones on here too is like these windows don't make sense. Like all these windows in here.
Oh yeah.
So that's all going to get filled in and it means nothing. Like I got some existentialism going on here.
Well,
It needs to be filled in, but it's nothing.
What happened?
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to. I was only going to say you've been to the Lego store in like Disney, right? Where like they have the wall of like random colors. Maybe they just have like excess that people never bought.
Yeah, I mean they do that at the Lego store too. I was thinking that might be because at the Lego store a lot of it is like you can build your own kits and you can go in there and like so for instance like if you look at these books right at the end it gives you every piece that's in the kit.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I wonder if it's like, if you have an instruction manual, but you're missing pieces or something like that, you can just go in there and say, I need this and build a kit from scratch.
That would be interesting.
I'm thinking about
that would be a weird project. You go on eBay and you buy all the pieces separately.
I know. That's the thing is that, like, especially for like all the kits that are like discontinued or anything like that, but I guess that's how they price these things is they base the pricing on how many pieces are in the kits.
Yeah. Huh.
Like, yeah. So tell me more about this bracket.
Okay, so hold on. It's from it's on the USA Today, right? This is a USA Today article because it's March Madness, college basketball, whatever. Right? That should be coming up.
So in our community infiltrated USA Today. Is that
correct?
Okay.
Correct. So the article is DC versus Marvel. Who is the ultimate superhero? And you said it was a little uneven. There was another person on the Facebook page that said it was a little uneven. It is. There's some really ridiculous matchups in the first round.
Yeah.
But I think it's a fun concept. And so on here, I can go through all of the rounds, and I can pick them, and it'll make the bracket for me on the news article.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So, do you want to go through these?
Absolutely do.
Okay, round 1. Number 1, Superman. Number 1, Superman versus number 8, Star-Lord. Like, okay.
Superman, hands down.
It has to be Superman.
Yeah, no. Star-Lord. Star-Lord messed up a fight between Thanos and everybody else. I doubt Star-Lord is going to be able to
fight on his own. Nobody else. Just him against a living god. Okay.
He's literally fighting a god that he's not going to win the fight.
All right. Okay. Superman.
I was just going to say the same thing, that he was too dumb. even if he was super powerful because of that whole Thanos thing.
Yes.
Right. It's so okay. So because this is the first time I've been going through it. It shows you the percentages, and it says thank you for voting. 68.95% voted for Superman. Who is the 59 people who voted for Star-Lord? I don't.
Marvel fanboys.
I guess. Okay. Round. So number
Can I
two.
ask a question?
Yeah, definitely.
Oh no, I was only going to say, like, do you think that I had initially read it and thought it was who you liked, so I'm wondering if how many of those votes are for like they like Chris Pratt or they like Star-Lord, like it has nothing to do with like the character, you know?
Oh yeah, maybe, but let me see.
Or abilities, I should say.
No, it says okay. So the title is "Who is the ultimate superhero?" It's not about who's your favorite superhero.
Yeah, I
Maybe
read it wrong
people-
the first time. I'm just saying.
Maybe no. Yeah, maybe that's who voted for Star-Lord is people who misread it.
Yeah.
Okay, well that makes sense. Because I feel like it's going to be ultimately Superman versus another person of the equivalence of Superman on the Marvel
Batman.
side. No.
Just kidding.
No.
I'm kidding.
He's like automatically Batman. It's the Bat.
It's not always the Bat. Okay. Speaking of Batman, number 2 Batman versus number 7 the Winter Soldier. So,
Hold on, say again.
Batman versus the Winter Soldier, Bucky Barnes.
Batman versus Bucky Barnes. Of course, I'm gonna go Batman.
I'm gonna say the same. I think Batman can do more.
Yeah.
Or has more gadgets and stuff.
I love Bucky Barnes. I love everything about Bucky Barnes. I don't think Bucky Barnes could hold up against Batman.
I think you're right. So Distance Nerding is posting in the chat. I'm guessing that's James. He's saying we got to post this or have it on screen. And then he says Superman versus Squirrel Girl what is that? Is that his ultimate pick for the final 2? I can see that.
I don't think Squirrel Girl's in this bracket though.
No, I don't think she is either. But thank you,
no,
James.
I didn't see her. It is in the Nerdington post though.
I did put it there. Yeah. Okay, so we're doing Batman then?
Yeah.
Okay. So 71% picked Batman and 28.65% picked the Winter Soldier.
I mean, the Winter Soldier does have a good chance against Batman, but
he does.
That Batman is so strategic. He's gonna figure the Winter Soldier out before the Winter Soldier knows what he's gonna be doing.
Right. I want to almost just pick Winter Soldier because I've been playing Mortal Kombat 11 for a few days now, and I've been playing as Jax, and I just have robot arms on the brain.
Yep. Like robot arms win.
Yeah. Okay. So number 3 Aquaman versus number 6 Black Widow. I think we do not need to deliberate. I think we know the answer.
Right?
If it's current Aquaman, it's Aquaman.
Yeah. If it's I just talk to fish and swim fast, then it's probably Black Widow.
Yeah.
But no, we're gonna
anything post New 52, it's gotta be Aquaman.
I'm gonna go with the rule. I'm making this rule. They didn't set this. All of the newest iterations. Like the current iterations. And so
like I said, I mean if it's New 52 or above, it's Aquaman all the way because Aquaman has super strength.
Right.
He beat the crap out of Superman in one book.
There you go.
Like fist to fist. But it's more because he caught Superman off guard, and Superman didn't really think that Aquaman was going to punch him.
Yeah. So James says there's a weird echo in the stream.
It's not me. Is it me?
I don't know. April, are you listening? Are you listening through speakers?
No, I have headphones on.
Okay. That would be the only thing I could think of.
But I just have like small headphones. Like I don't have headphones like yours. I just have my iPhone headphone kind of like.
I mean, that should still stop echo.
Okay. So Aquaman won 53 to 46%. That's actually really close.
And like I said, I mean, you know, that is a toss-up depending on what version of Aquaman we're talking about.
Right. Okay. Okay. So, number 4, Martian Manhunter versus number 5, Captain America.
Ooh.
So I don't even know. Like, there's a Martian Manhunter in Supergirl, and there's gonna be one in Zack Snyder's Justice League, but I don't even know, like, I don't know what you would classify. Like, who would you put as Martian Manhunter in this? Like, I don't know.
I mean, either way, it's John Johns.
Right.
It's okay. So it's Martian Manhunter versus one more time.
Captain America.
Captain America is a pretty fair fighter.
He does have those nice kicks.
Yeah. Well, because Martian Manhunter is basically DC's equivalent to. Oh, I did hear the echo.
I heard it too.
So Martian Manhunter is DC's equivalent to the Vision.
Oh.
So it has to be him then.
That's why I'm saying.
I'm still gonna pick Captain America.
The only difference is that Martian Manhunter has a weakness, whereas Vision really doesn't have very many.
Right.
Martian Manhunter's weakness is like literally fire.
Oh.
So that's why I said it comes down to how fair of a fight is it? Because you know, like Captain America, usually he's like Goku, right? Like he's not gonna exploit a weakness in a fight.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, that's something to keep in mind, is that Martian Manhunter, it does have a weakness to fire.
Okay. So,
like ultimately, I'd probably say Captain America.
And what did you pick?
Okay, good. We're agreed.
Okay, there we go. Well, yeah, I was going to say Martian Manhunter. You guys both pick Captain America, so we're going with Captain America. Okay, 79% pick Captain America.
Yeah.
Ooh.
But I think also a lot of people just don't know what kind of powers Martian Manhunter has.
Right.
So, you know, and a lot of the time Martian Manhunter, like the only reference that people have is Supergirl, so they don't really know that, you know, he's as powerful as he is.
Right. Okay, let's see. So now we're going on to Wonder Woman. Come on, man. This is so
Wonder Woman versus who?
Wonder Woman versus the great and powerful Hawkeye.
Oh God, Wonder Woman.
We don't even need the option. Yeah.
Yeah, Wonder Woman is a goddess.
That's awesome.
Hawkeye has no chance in hell.
10% voted Hawkeye.
You know what's funny is because Hawkeye always knows how much of a fight he's going up against, though, because like he even does it in like Age of Ultron.
Yeah,
he like makes jokes about like, you know, we're fighting gods and indestructible robots, and I'm a guy with a bow and arrow. It's not a fair fight. I don't know why I'm here, but it's happening.
Yeah, that's funny. Okay, so this might be a good one: Green Lantern versus Ant-Man.
Ooh, that is a good fight.
Green Lantern. Sorry.
Whoa.
Am I supposed to not go fast if I just like pick off of like instinct?
You can go right off your instincts. That's okay.
No, I agree with Bird. I'm going to go with Green Lantern ultimately. I think his power set is a lot more powerful than Ant-Man.
Yeah, Ant-Man's more like he has some cool abilities he can get to with the suit, but I think ultimately he's more of like a filler almost.
Because the Green Lantern, I mean, he's basically a universal space cop. So I mean,
right.
Him.
So this one,
he's more well equipped.
This one, so we all picked Green Lantern. It was 52% Green Lantern, 47 Ant-Man.
Wow.
And I don't know much about like the history of both, like at least Ant-Man. I don't know the history of that character, if he had more power back in the day or whatever, but
Ant-Man, and then later on he becomes Giant Man. So I mean, like those are like the only two things. Is like he can grow and scale.
Right.
My equivalent is in the Justice League. There is a scene where Giant Man fights the Green Lantern, and the Green Lantern beats the crap out of him. So ultimately, that's kind of where I go with it, is because the DC equivalent got his ass handed to him by the Green Lantern.
Right. All right. So now we have the Flash versus Falcon.
Ooh, that's a hard one.
I don't think so.
I would give it to the Flash.
Me too. It's just because like at the base level, you almost have to every time give it to the person with actual powers.
Yeah. Well, the thing is that Falcon has fought superpowered beings before. And the Falcon, like, I mean, enhanced. But the thing is that he does, he loses his chances because of
time travel.
Well, not so much time travel. He fought Pietro and he won, dude. I mean,
all right, I can dig it.
But I mean, it's more. I give it more to him because ultimately he is a man in a suit. Falcon is a man in a suit,
right?
Whereas the Flash is he's a metahuman. So I mean,
yeah,
I got to give it to
Aaron,
yeah.
Don't you have a Flash tattoo? So aren't you kind of biased?
I am a little biased, but I also have a Superman tattoo, and I'm also going to be getting a Batman tattoo here pretty soon. So yes, yeah, I am a little biased, but I think I'd still pick the Flash if I'm being honest, even if I didn't have ink on my skin.
Yeah,
I mean that makes sense. I was just asking. I would probably go with the Flash also.
Well, I appreciate full transparency. Yes. I do have a symbol of a lightning bolt on my skin on my forearm. Okay, let's see. 85% picked the Flash.
Of course, I did.
15 picked Falcon. Not many people are voting. There's only 140 votes cast total. All right, so I don't know a lot about this first. I don't know the powers of this first character, so you might have to fill me in. But we got Hawk Girl versus Black Panther.
Okay, again, Hawk Girl depends on what version of Hawk Girl we're talking about. If it is Thanagar Hawk Girl, if it is the Thanagarian Warrior Hawk Girl,
sure.
Ultimately, again, and I've had this argument in the past before talking about Black Panther, but we're talking about nth metal versus vibranium, right? Because somebody made an argument over Captain America versus Hawk Girl in the past, and I ultimately gave it to Hawk Girl because the whole thing is nth metal, and she also has bloodlust and blood rage. Hawk Girl is an alien from another planet that has a indestructible metal from space. Vibranium is supposed to be the most powerful metal on Earth, right? But the Marvel proved that metals from space are still stronger than some metals from Earth, right? Because the sword that Thanos had that destroyed Captain America's shield.
Okay.
Right. So if we're going off of that, nth metal is supposed to be stronger than vibranium. So she has a mace full of nth metal that also has kinetic energy. I would probably give it to Hawk Girl if we're talking Hawk Girl from Thanagar Hawk Girl. If it's Hawk Girl from the Egyptian goddess Hawk Girl, from the past, then I'll probably give it to Black Panther.
So you're saying it really fast, and you keep in my head saying Hot Girl, and I'm well, I'd give it to Hot Girl every time too.
She is. There is that.
So I don't.
My only reference for her, on that, I think that CW. What's the one, Legends or whatever?
Legends, yeah,
and that's
yeah.
Well, I have no dog in this fight. I'm gonna go with you and say Hawk Girl. No, Tony Hawk's girl, and
the hot girl. Okay, I got you.
yeah. So let's do that. Okay, so 95% said Black Panther. I think this suffers from people not knowing that character at all.
Right.
I'm pretty sure that's what that is.
I agree with that. Like, I think a lot of it just has to do with people not knowing anything about that character.
Yeah. Got a piece of paper. Hold on.
Hey, Philippe. We went to that Stockton con. There was a girl at the end with wings. Was she Hawk Girl? Right? Do you remember that, or did you see that?
I don't remember which one it was.
Okay, maybe it was.
She may have been. I think we
She
still
had
have
like a mace.
She had a mace. Yeah, that's probably Hot Girl then.
Okay, it was an amazing cosplay, like her wings.
Go back and watch either the Justice League cartoon or the what was the other one? The Justice League Unlimited cartoons. And Hot Girl is a staple character on that. She's actually one of the leaders of the Justice League in Justice League Unlimited.
James was like Thought Girl. We could create
I just
our own
saw
superhero.
Thought Girl.
Oh dear.
Hot Thotty.
Yeah. Okay. So let me go to the next one.
Instagram superhero or something like that.
Yeah. She just strikes a pose. That's great. She has to be at some beachside resort. It's horrible. Okay, so let's move on. Scarlet Witch versus Black Lightning. Once again,
Scarlet Witch.
I don't know anything about Black Lightning. I know there's a CW show, but I know nothing about the character.
Black Lightning is a great character, but he ultimately is not. He's not Scarlet Witch.
Okay. I mean, as we saw for the last 8-9 weeks, Scarlet Witch is pretty powerful. Scarlet
Witch is considered one of the most powerful characters in the entire Marvel universe.
I can dig it. There we go. 91% said Scarlet Witch. So look at that. 8%. 8%.
Black Lightning actually has his own show too on CW.
That's what I mean. Yeah, that's the only thing I know him from.
Yeah. I mean, he's a good character, but just he's a metahuman. He has like electric powers, like he can like conjure electricity and stuff.
Right.
But again, Black Widow is literally like the harbinger of death. So I mean, she's
right.
She wins that fight.
What's that? Wasn't there a game that guy that like on PlayStation where you like zoom around on electrical poles? Infamous. What was that called?
Yeah, Infamous.
Same thing. Okay, Thor versus Black Canary. Does Black Canary even have powers?
Yeah, she has the canary call.
Voice.
Oh, she can scream. Okay.
Yeah. Well, her claim to fame is not so much that she can scream. It's more that she's one of the best hand-to-hand fighters in the entire DC universe.
Okay.
Still,
follow up. Can she beat Mjolnir?
That's what I'm saying. She's fighting a god, so I mean, she's not going to win that fight.
Okay, let's just click that. 97% Thor, 2% with 4 votes. The Black Canary. Oh,
I think if anything, if anybody is like calling out Black Canary and saying, "Oh, Black Canary has a chance," it's more so because Black Canary has fought gods in the past and won.
Okay.
But the thing is that like Thor is not just like a slouch god, you know?
Right.
Well, he's kind of a slouch in Infinity War, but
well,
I mean, Infinity War, Endgame.
Yeah, because even as a slouch at the end of Endgame, he's still a better fighter than half the people that were in that. So,
James just said Scarlet Witch highest rated show. Black Lightning show just got canceled. Hey, James, don't be a dick.
Yeah.
Jesus.
It is true though. They just get canceled.
I do think the quality of CW shows and what Disney Plus can be put out are on different levels, though.
Very different. Comparison. I feel like all they have now, since Arrow's done, like they cancel, like all they have is the Flash now because they've canceled everything else. Okay. Let's see. Is this one ridiculous too? The Hulk versus Green Arrow.
The Hulk.
Yeah, every
Yeah,
time.
agreed.
Okay.
I'm sorry. That was the one I was saying earlier. That is not a fair fight whatsoever.
91% said the Hulk. 8% with 12 votes. Green Arrow.
You know why?
All right.
Because Green Arrow stopped Superman. But I mean, that was also given,
whatever.
but that's also given because Green Arrow shot him with a kryptonite arrow. So I mean,
Right.
it's not like he just like walked up, beat up Superman on his own. You know.
See, this is the first one where it's like, oh, it actually makes sense that they would be fighting because it's more legitimate.
Mhm.
Iron Man versus Cyborg.
Ah, that's a hard one.
Oh.
It's a great matching. It's great.
Yeah.
It's a great pairing.
I'm probably going to lose this one, but ultimately I would give it to Cyborg because Cyborg has way more tricks up his sleeve.
I think so too. Iron Man's great and all, but at the end of the day, he's a man inside of a robot body. Cyborg is a robot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I don't know. I feel like that's an advantage to be a robot instead of be inside of one.
Right. I'm sure everybody like voted Iron Man on this though.
Let's see. Maybe. Oh, Jesus Christ. 93% voted Iron Man.
Yeah.
9 votes, 6% for Cyborg. What the hell?
Yeah. And again, it's because Iron Man is all over TV and movies, so there's a lot of bias on that. It's not going to really be like the people who probably have voted on this are not going to be like, you know, super uber nerds like us.
I guess. Oh, this is a great one.
I was just going to say, I wonder if you look at this again after Justice League comes out, I wonder if the numbers change like a week later or something.
Yeah, because
Cyborg was one of the main characters on Doom Patrol, and you know, like he
right.
Yeah, you see his power set in Doom Patrol too.
That's funny. Because that's actually a pretty good fight. I like that fight a lot.
Yeah, it shouldn't be overwhelming as they made it.
It's way more okay. This one now back to
James
the.
Wait, can I interrupt because James has comedy gold that he would like acknowledged?
Okay, sorry.
Where did you leave off? Yeah, unless Black Canary shows up with a pizza, even Fat Thor wins. And then unless Green Arrow has some CBD arrows to calm down the Hulk. And then he tells me to stop watching Bridgerton, which I have finished it, James.
That's just rude. Stop being so rude, man.
Stop judging her for what show she watches.
First you throw shade at Black Lightning, and now you're throwing shade at Bird. Why don't you jump on the live stream?
Yeah.
Come on.
The invite's there, James.
I'm not offended.
You're a host of the show.
I think James secretly watches Bridgerton, so I'm good.
Oh, he probably does. I have no doubt of that.
That's funny. Oh man,
James, you host the show. You can get on.
Right.
I do like the CBD arrows, though. I think that's a really new. I haven't heard that before.
The CBD arrows.
That's great.
That's how you calm down the Hulk. You just put a bunch of CBD arrows out there.
Yeah, but don't mess up. Don't get like sativa or indigo, whichever one that doesn't make you mellow.
And then it just makes him paranoid, and he just
yeah, that's no good.
He's like 30 times more dangerous.
Yeah.
Oh, this backfired. This is not planned at all.
I think the cops are coming. Okay. So now we're going back. Loki, the god of mischief, or whatever he is, versus Robin, the boy wonder.
Loki.
Yeah,
Sorry.
definitely Loki.
Yeah, I think I'm going to have to go Loki on this. I want to go Robin. I really do.
I mean, it has to
ultimately,
be.
He is a god.
Yeah. Yeah. 80% said Loki.
Yeah.
20% said Robin. That's great.
Yeah, like I said, when it comes down to it, I mean, Loki's a god. So I mean,
right. Okay, this for me, this comes down to me not knowing a lot about the character other than me seeing the one movie. But we have Doctor Strange versus Shazam.
Ooh,
Oh.
Shazam is a god.
What's up?
Shazam is a god.
And him being the ultimate wizard it doesn't affect anything.
Mm,
Yeah,
that's
you really
fine.
think he can't beat him?
That's where it gets complicated.
What about him versus Dormammu? Like
Dormammu?
Dormammu.
Dormammu.
No, I was gonna finish the line, but that's just
sorry.
made it funny or something.
I've come to bargain. I know. I know.
Dormammu is just making me laugh, though. Sorry.
Dormammu. Dormammu.
I thought it was Dormammu.
No, it's Dormammu.
No.
That's stupid. That's dumb.
Um.
I'm trying to make the argument.
So you guys know what Shazam stands for, right?
It stands for shaking, hyperventilating, asthma, zebras, animation, and mother issues, right?
Yeah, sure. That's what it means. No, it's the wisdom.
It doesn't mean ta-da. Shazam.
So the wisdom of Solomon, the strength of Hercules, the I'm trying to remember what it is. I'm pulling it up. Okay, yes, the wisdom of Solomon, the strength of Hercules, the stamina of Atlas, the power of Zeus, the courage of Achilles, and the speed of Mercury.
Yeah, but can he do card tricks?
I don't know who Solomon is. How do I know that guy's really wise? That could just
right?
be
Doesn't
saying,
he? Doesn't he?
Not me.
Doesn't he have that radio show in the morning?
Yeah, that's exactly where Solomon comes from.
Solomon the God, right?
Are we talking about Solomon Grundy?
Oh, I'm thinking of Charlemagne. Never mind.
Charlemagne the God. Are we talking about Solomon Grundy right now?
Yeah.
You know who Solomon Grundy is?
No.
Solomon Grundy is a villain from the DC universe, but he's
right. There we go.
No. King Solomon was
in the Bible. I just looked
in the Bible.
up.
Yeah,
it's like he's just listing off mythological random people that he supposedly has stuff from.
It's true.
Well, no, but that's the whole thing, is that he's supposed to be an avatar for the gods. So that's the whole thing, is that Shazam is chosen to be the champion of the greatest wizards in history.
Him and all of his orphan loser friends.
It just happened to be that the kid that was chosen was an orphan, but I mean,
but isn't all of his loser?
Sorry, this is the Zachary Levi movie, like not the Sinbad, right? Like we're talking. Okay. I'm just checking because I'm like,
if you look that stuff up, they still claim it doesn't exist.
It doesn't exist.
I know, but I was like, why are you guys fighting me so hard on? I'm going Doctor Strange over Sinbad, but yeah, I remember.
It's okay. So, you've convinced me. I'm gonna go with Shazam. I think I'm gonna pick it. We're doing Shazam over Doctor Strange. I'm gonna bet it's actually gonna be Doctor Strange.
No, it's probably gonna be Doctor Strange, because I think the only lead that people have on Shazam is really just from the movie, and most people didn't watch the movie. So pick Doctor Strange because he's more prevalent in the MCU.
85% pick Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
Thank you. I was going to give the dissenting opinion.
Like I said, as a nerd, Shazam is. Shazam can fight Superman. Like Shazam was made as a answer to Superman.
Right. Okay.
Back in like the 50s.
Yeah, because they didn't own him back then.
Right.
DC, somebody else owned him.
Right. And he was like another comic that got made, and then DC bought him out as Captain Marvel, and then because he was Captain Marvel in the Marvel family back then.
Correct.
And
then Marvel won the rights to Captain Marvel.
Right, and that's where they made their Captain Marvel.
Yeah, and now they call him Shazam, and now all the super nerds are like, he's not Shazam, he's Captain Marvel.
That's the toxic nerd that are like, oh, it's not Shazam. Like Shazam for like years. Okay, calm down.
Yeah. Speaking of, and once again, I only know this character from the TV show that I watched, but Captain Marvel versus Starfire.
Okay, so Starfire is she's not a goddess. She's like an alien warrior princess.
Correct.
And then she's fighting Captain Marvel. I'm going to probably go with Captain Marvel.
Yeah, Brie Larson came out, what is that, like a month ago, and said she's the most powerful Marvel superhero.
I don't care what Brie Larson has to say because Brie Larson kind of just she's really annoying when it comes to that stuff. She really doesn't know anything about the characters.
Okay.
She also said that Captain Marvel was stronger than Scarlet Witch, so she doesn't know what she's talking about.
Yeah. Okay. 82% said Captain Marvel. No surprise. Starfire coming in at a hot 17%. Let's see. Oh,
and a lot of people really don't know anything about Teen Titans, so they're not going to really side Teen Titans in any way.
Yeah, this is another one where I think my answer, and probably your answer too, is going to be way different than what the majority of people say. But it's Gamora versus Raven. I'm going with Raven. Obvious, like you have to.
Gamora versus Raven.
Because she's the son of the devil or the daughter of the devil.
Yeah,
it's the son, and
she's the daughter of Trigon.
I feel like she would be a good fight against Scarlet Witch.
Yeah. Her versus Gamora, and Gamora being the daughter of Thanos,
which doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, if anything, she's a fierce warrior, but that doesn't make her the best warrior. So yeah, I'd probably go with you on this one.
April, do you have any?
I agree. I don't know enough about Raven. Is she
okay.
in a show though? Is there one coming out where she's in it? I feel like there was some trailer of something with someone that I thought was going to be Raven. That was very vague. I thought there was something showing someone.
There's a trailer coming out about something and someone. She's in Titans, the HBO
Maybe
Max
that's
show.
what I'm thinking of. Okay.
Yeah. She's an angsty teen, and she's also a crazy, powerful demon daughter.
Yeah, she's like a demon witch.
Yeah, Gamora, I just feel like is a fighter. There's nothing like extra about her.
Yeah.
Right? Unless I'm wrong.
She's one of the great. Like she's an amazing fighter. That's what she is. 52% pick Gamora.
Really?
Yeah.
Raven?
Yeah. I knew it. I just fucking knew it.
I don't agree with that one. I want to contest the results of that.
Right. Oh, that's funny. And that's it for the first round.
Because I don't. No.
I'm gonna write these down.
So what are our results?
Hold on. I'm gonna write because it doesn't put it on a board. It just lets you pick and tells you what other people picked.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go through it right now and write down what we picked.
By the way, I'm on back 3 already, guys.
Oh shoot!
That's actually a really good time. Well, you're almost. I was gonna say halfway, but like we're at an hour.
We're at an hour right now.
Hurry up!
We're halfway right now. The thing that takes the longest is organizing this at the beginning. So I mean.
Oh yeah, I bet. I know you said this is your last of your helmets, but are there others out there?
No, actually, these are all the helmets that they have. The only other helmet that's out there is a Darth Vader helmet, but it was a Comic-Con exclusive. So it's like, if you go on YouTube, or not on YouTube, if you go on any of the marketplaces and try to buy one right now, or if you go on Amazon and try and buy one, it's like they're like $500-$600 because of the exclusivity of it.
Wow.
One of my aunts just tried to buy the Death Star from the one that he breaks in Spider-Man.
Yeah.
And it's $1,000.
Yeah.
That's so crazy.
And it's just because of like once they discontinue it, like everybody wants to get their hands on it. So
did we
drive up the price?
Did we say Martian Manhunter or Captain America?
Captain
America. We said Captain America.
Okay.
Captain America ultimately won that.
When in Superman, Jesus, in Spider-Man, when he drops that, were you not like his reaction should be more than that for breaking that. Like I was like, oh, this isn't a person who put in real time. Like this is so fake that someone set that up and let him drop it. He's not, because his acting was not of a kid who put that together.
There should be a combination of, oh my God, I just broke this thing, but at the same time, dude, you're Spider-Man.
Yeah. If he looked up with him and was like, oh shit, but then he looked down and was like, oh shit, like then I would have been like, okay, you know what I mean? Like where it's like dually, like here's a surprise and also there's years of my life I won't get back, That
would have that would have given the authenticity to like how nerdy they are.
Someone in the chat said Azarath Metron Synthos.
That's what Raven says when she casts magic.
Perfect.
Got it. I mean, you'd think there was an easier catchphrase.
Okay, so he hasn't said it yet, and I've been saying this for a while that I want to hear him say it, but Doctor Strange has a catchphrase that is really complicated.
Abracadabra, bitch.
Dormammu.
It's not Dormammu. Dormammu.
Dormammu.
Dormammu. Dormammu. I've come
Aaron,
to give you...
Aaron, if you ever get a pet, you need to name it Dormammu. That way you can...
DOORMOOOMOOO.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Dormammu.
Yes.
But no, Doctor Strange has a catchphrase, and he says, by the hoary host of Hoggith.
Oh, that's awesome.
I like that.
And I'm waiting for him to say it because it's like, okay, I get it. There was a lot going. Like he just became the Sorcerer Supreme in his movie, and then he's already been the Sorcerer Supreme for a little bit by the time we get to Infinity War. But like there was a chance to say it, like, but they probably just chose not to have him say it just so that he could they could focus on like the fight that's happening and everything. But I'm fully expecting for him to say it at least once in the next movie. If he doesn't say it once, I'm like writing a strongly worded letter.
It's the hoary hoot of Hogwarts. What was the last word?
By the hoary hoot of Hogwarts.
I knew you were going to say that. I knew it.
It's awesome. By the hoary hosts of Hoggith.
Hoary host.
Haggle? Haggle from the Labyrinth?
It's Hornswoggle.
Hoary host, right? Hoary host of
Hoggith.
Hoggith. Oh my gosh, it's like a weird tongue twister.
Oh, I love it.
I don't know though. Maybe Marvel sees people not being as big of fans of horrors as Aaron is. Maybe he doesn't get to say that.
Whoa! I'm not the one derogatorily calling them whores.
Yeah, stop being so horny. Okay,
I just said a hooker. Whore is such a dirty word.
Aaron. Sorry, Aaron. Sorry, Aaron. I thought that's what you were saying before. I forgot it was hookers.
Not whore. What are that's like?
What is wrong with you?
That's such a dirt. Oh.
I'm so sorry.
Okay. You're such a dirty, naughty person.
In my mind, that was really what I heard Aaron saying earlier for some reason.
Whore.
You're hey, stop being such a whore.
I know you guys don't watch like Housewives, and I don't really watch it either. I'm not that basic. But they do the whole, table flipping. People would appreciate that prostitution whore. It's my favorite. It's the only part I like of that show.
Oh dear. Okay, so our list was, we chose. So Batman, so this is going to be, Superman, Batman, Aquaman, Captain America, Wonder Woman, Green Lantern, The Flash, Hawk Girl, Scarlet Witch, Thor, Hulk, Cyborg, Loki, Shazam, Captain Marvel, and Raven.
Can you go a little stronger with the K on that Hawk? Because it keeps sounding like you keep saying hot.
Hot girl.
Hawk.
Hawk girl.
Hawk.
There you go.
Hawk.
Oh.
No, I was saying, I don't know if you guys noticed this, but the majority of our winners are also members of the original Justice League.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But again, because it comes down to that, the Justice League, all they are the new gods. They are new gods.
Right.
Hey, Aaron, did you break it out to do the next level of the bracket?
I'm trying to because okay, so it doesn't do
I'll
the
do
next
it.
level of the bracket, but I
I
have
know,
the
but we
picture.
could figure it out.
Right, I have the picture of the bracket on my iPad, and I'm trying to figure out how to like do it really quick. So give me a second. Talk amongst yourselves.
Do you want me to because I could just okay, I'll let you go for it.
No.
I'm just gonna let you know that in my work pools of brackets, I have won both March Madness, the World Cup, and the what's the thing that the baseball players win at the end?
The World Series?
Sorry. No, the World Series. Yeah.
That's what I just said.
Thank you. Sorry.
What's the baseball thing that they win?
What's the thing? What's the thing with the baseballs and the balls when they throw the balls?
Do they win a big cup? Is that what it is? Is it a big cup?
It's a cup, right?
Yeah, because that's what they wear. I don't know why. I don't know why you're an old woman from Jersey that smokes a lot of cigarettes, but you definitely are.
I don't know why. I mean, I feel like she
from-
would have known the World Series.
Yeah, you're like a 65-year-old woman from Long Island, and you smoke a pack a day, and you just complain about your life, and that's you. That's you.
Yeah, no, that's definitely my spirit.
Well, my son's wife, she's a whore. I don't like her.
Oh, that whore.
That whore. I don't like her. She's a terrible person.
Vinny, get me a Diet Coke.
A Diet Coke. And then Vinny's in the
who's Tink? Are you Tink, Phil?
Thomas, yes. Did you weren't here for that story, huh?
Wait. You see Tink, you don't see Thomas Wong?
I see What's Up Tink and AA Ron.
Oh, got it. Okay.
Scroll a bit.
She wasn't here for that story. My war name was Tinkerbell.
So
your
cute.
war name?
War name. I have to explain what a war name is.
Yeah.
So when you deploy, they like in movies and stuff when they're just like, a character will be like Rabbit or they'll have like
got it.
that. My war name was Tinkerbell.
Oh, that's so cute.
Yep. Because my last name is Foray, looks like fairy.
Got it. Makes sense.
I had an CEO that looked at me and he goes, "Fairy, huh? I'm gonna call you Tinkerbell." And I was like, "Yeah," because I've told this story on the stream before, but I was just like, I really don't like that. And he goes, "Well, think of it like this: nobody wants to get their ass kicked by a guy named Tinkerbell."
That's true.
That's good. I like it.
I was fine with that. After that explanation, I was like, no, okay, I'll take that. That's fine. That whore.
Aaron, did you figure it out? I'm almost done doing what I think our list was.
Okay. Do you want me? Yeah, you can. Do you want to do it? And do you want to know the names? Do you want me to read them off again? Because it'll be.
Do you mind if I
Sorry.
read you what I have and see if I'm right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I have Superman against Captain America. Or I'll just name the things that we chose. Superman, Captain America, Aquaman, Batman, Wonder Woman, Hawk Girl, The Flash.
Right. Yep.
Green Lantern, right? We chose Green Lantern. Scarlet Witch, Cyborg, Hulk, Thor, Loki, Raven, Captain Marvel, and then Doctor Strange, right? Or no, Shazam.
Raven.
Raven, sorry. Raven, and then Captain Marvel, and then Shazam, right?
Yeah. And you have the bracket up that I posted?
Yeah. That's
Okay.
what I was looking at. Okay.
Yeah, so just finish. Then you can. I was just writing it, but you're faster than I am. So, I'm gonna read. So Thomas,
I didn't know that's where early bird came from.
Yeah.
And what's funny is, like the whole culture in the army is if you're what is it? If you are on time, you're late. If you're early, you're on time.
Correct.
And early means you're like wary of stuff? Interesting. All right. So the next setup for the brackets would put Superman against Captain America.
Oh, Superman wins.
Yeah, every time.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
So I get it. Captain America's a super soldier, right? But I mean, the thing is that again, it's a super soldier versus a literal all-powerful god.
Right.
Superman, the way that DC describes Superman and his strength is Superman is as strong as he needs to be. Point blank, period. That's why every time that he goes up against Goku, right? Like everybody's always like Goku would win. No, the fundamental difference between Goku and Superman is that Superman is as strong as he needs to be, whereas Goku is only he's always trying to achieve the next level.
Yeah, so that makes sense.
Yeah, so the character that's always
level
always loses to the character that has no limits.
Yeah, that works.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so then the next matchup is Aquaman versus Batman.
Batman, just ultimately because Batman he has contingencies to beat everybody, and the whole thing is if Batman has any preparation to any fight that he's going to be in, then he wins. So the fact that he's fighting Aquaman, which is someone that he already has a contingency for, he wins that fight.
Aaron, would you agree with Batman? I'm gonna go back.
I mean, I guess I'm gonna go with Aquaman just to be against you guys, but yeah, you're probably right.
I mean, maybe Batman makes a ship that goes underwater or a suit that goes underwater or something like that, and then Well,
he already has that. Right. Like Batman has.
Oh, really?
Like
okay, sorry.
Yeah, Batman. He's prepared to fight anybody at any time. And he has no reason for it. He believes his whole belief system is that who watches the Watchmen, right? So like the whole thing is like with Batman, Superman, or like with any of the DC characters, his whole thing is that if any of those characters were to go bad at any point, you need a contingency to stop them.
Who watches the Watchmen? Isn't that just Dr. Manhattan?
Yeah, well, there's that too.
Okay, so the next one is Wonder Woman versus Hawkgirl.
Ooh.
See, that's another
Wonder Woman.
That's another one I don't know enough. Like I know you described it, but I still don't really know enough about Hawkgirl to say her. I would say Wonder Woman. Phil, change my mind, young Phil.
I don't know if I'm going to change your mind. I think ultimately it would be a hard fight. I think like that fight would would drag on for a long time, but ultimately Wonder Woman would win.
Well, yeah, Hawkgirl always has a hot fight. I mean, duh.
I hate you. I hate you.
Thomas says
see that Thomas.
Yeah.
Good job, Aaron. You're on it.
Yeah, Thomas says Batman is just cooler. That's not the thing. That's not the bracket. It's not who's cooler.
It's who would
but
win.
He's not wrong.
Yeah, but then let's see. Yeah, it's just not the cool contest. That's all I'm saying. It's just not the cool contest.
It's like we're not talking about cool kids.
Everything.
No, it doesn't.
That was the case. Then
all right.
win anything ever.
Right.
I don't know, guys. I was pretty cool before I knew you guys. I'm just saying.
Oh,
Before I got
so it's
old.
our fault.
I said neither of us. So I mean,
Yeah, exactly. Anyway, so the next one is The Flash and Green Lantern.
Ooh.
the
See, once
Flash-
again,
Can the Green-
I'll admit my bias, and I'm just going to go with the Flash because
There you go.
just because he's cooler.
I like the time travel part. I like time travel, so like that. I think is you. I don't know enough also on Green Lantern if his powers are more are stronger than the Flash's.
So which version of the Green Lantern are we going?
Are we talking about Hal? Whatever? Are we talking about John Stewart?
Yeah, let's just
Are
go
we
with the
talking
main
about
guy, right?
Because if we're going with how Jordan eventually becomes Parallax. Parallax is one of the strongest villains in the entire Marvel or DC universe.
Which is weird because it sounds a lot like Paralyzed, and you wouldn't think of him as very strong if he was just named Paralyzed. You know what I mean? Like, that's not a superhero I would want on my side is Paralyzed.
Superhero, he was a villain.
Whatever.
Yeah, like I said, if it's Hal Jordan and it's Parallax Hal Jordan, he wins.
But then, like, isn't Wally West Flash faster than Barry Allen Flash?
Yes.
Right? You know what I'm saying?
So James earlier said the most modern one should be what we go for. Do we want to do that?
Green Lantern's hard with that because there's no modern. They all serve at the same time.
Yeah.
Ryan Reynolds is the most modern.
Well, he would be Hal Jordan. So
Right. And
Yeah,
this is a,
that's the reason I asked. The real reason I asked is like which version we're talking about is because if it is I'm forgetting his name right now. If it's Kyle Rayner. Kyle Rayner is one of the most powerful characters in the entire universe, point blank, period.
alrighty.
So if it's Kyle Rayner and he's Ion, then Green Lantern wins that fight.
But he's not Ion. He's Green Lantern.
No, well, he's still the Green Lantern, but I'm saying that because Ion is a title that he has while he's the Green Lantern.
Got it.
Yeah. Ugh.
Yeah. It's
Well, when
just
I heard Parallax,
How much is a part of a problem? Part of the problem is how much of a nerd I am. So it's like,
yeah, no,
Okay.
I got it. I'm getting that. So I was gonna go with Barry Allen, and so if we just stick with Hal Jordan, like let's stick with those, right?
right. And what sucks is like even on a smaller scale, like the CW Flash is definitely faster than the movie Flash.
as of right now.
As of right now, he is. But then you see the flashback of him coming through like the time warp, and maybe he's faster and in Batman's dream, and who the fuck knows? I don't know. It's just I'm gonna have to defer to Phil, and I'll go with Green Lantern.
It's a hard fight, man. Like that's because they're pretty equal on equal standings. Ultimately, if we're talking Barry Allen can travel in time and he can stop time and things like that. The only thing is that he's limited to the ground, whereas the Green Lantern can pretty much conjure anything that comes to mind.
Yeah, well, Barry can't save his mother, and we know that.
All right, so Green Lantern then. I mean, if he can fly, I guess we'll give that as the.
That's deciding factors. He can fly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, we'll go with
All
that.
right, so the second half. Oh, so it's Scarlet Witch or Cyborg.
Scarlet Witch. She can take them apart with her mind.
Just bloop.
Okay, and then here's one we've seen. Well, in the movies, Hulk versus Thor.
Comics and movies, Thor technically wins. So
yeah.
Oh yeah, I guess they did have.
I'll go with Thor.
What? Okay, And then Loki versus Raven.
Raven. I say Raven. I say Raven
This
just
is one
because.
where I don't know enough.
Well, I mean, just on the aspect of their abilities with magic, Raven is going to be a much more adept character. Even though Loki's a god, but I mean, technically every character in DC is a god. So
I can dig it. Yeah, let's go with Raven.
Aaron.
Yeah.
Okay, and the last
Yeah.
one on this is Captain Marvel or Shazam.
you know, it's funny. It's Captain Marvel versus Captain Marvel.
Oh shoot!
Yeah.
I just thought about that right now. I was like, oh wow, it's Captain Marvel against Captain Marvel.
Yeah.
You know, in this bracket, they put Captain Marvel as a 3 and Shazam as a 7.
No, I think that's their seeds, though.
Yeah.
See, sorry, yeah.
I'm probably gonna give it to Carol Danvers. I like Shazam better as a character, but I think Carol Danvers is a stronger character, so I'm gonna give it to Captain Marvel.
Bird, what do you think?
I'm okay with that.
Yeah. Okay, let's do that.
All right, I wrote down as we were talking so that I could figure out the next step of the bracket.
Okay.
So, are you ready?
Yeah.
Superman versus Batman.
Batman.
Superman
Oh.
beat Batman.
So stupid.
Are we bringing in their mothers with this question?
Martha!
Martha, why'd you say that name?
Why did you say that?
Why did you say that name? Why did you say that name?
No, Batman wins. Batman has beaten him more than once.
Look,
I'm okay with that too because I like Batman better.
I have to defer to the nerd, even though I'm more partial to Superman. I'll give it to Batman. If it was like, are you even giving it to like Ben Affleck Batman versus Henry Cavill Superman?
I mean, if we're going that route, Ben Affleck still
I go
wins.
Superman.
Really?
Oh, sorry. If we go that route, Superman wins for me.
If it's that route, I'd definitely say Superman.
Dude,
because if they're going into a death match right away, I think Superman just
he shot him with the kryptonite grenade.
right. But what I'm saying is,
Like
I think right away, because in that fight that we saw, he was holding back, and I think he can go so fast he just flies through his head, and he wouldn't even be able to react. I'm thinking,
but see, Superman always holds back because his humanity is one of his crucial flaws.
well, if he knows he's going to die, he better not hold back. That's all I'm going to say. Fly your body through his body real quick.
That's one of the big the big factors with All-Star Superman. And,
Did you say the big fat girls?
Yeah, that's exactly what I said.
That's rude.
That's his real kryptonite.
The big fat girls.
Fat girls are his Superman's kryptonite.
Oh God.
No, I was saying that's one of the big factors. Back whores.
It still didn't even sound right when you said it.
Hot girl.
All
right, so I mean,
I yield the floor.
I mean, I was gonna go Batman. Like I'm only debating on Superman because of Henry Cavill. You know, because I don't believe that Henry Cavill would lose to Ben Affleck.
Yeah, well, that's unfair because whenever I think of Ben Affleck now, I just think of the meme of him smoking outside of his house, looking disheveled and sad. And I still think of Henry Cavill as just like this strapping, lovely, sexy British man who builds PCs in his off time.
Yeah. I was going to say the same thing. Haven't you watched him build that computer? I have.
Yes, it's glorious. I just want to softly kiss him on his mouth.
It's gorgeous, just like you were going to say.
I want to softly kiss him on his mouth.
Yeah, that's what I said. I definitely said that.
It's hot.
Aaron and I are in agreement if that was a bracket choice. You know?
Yeah.
If you're Bradley Cooper, softly kiss Henry Cavill in the mouth.
Yes or yes.
Yes. Oh, this is amazing.
All right. So what are we gonna do?
Softly kiss Henry Cavill in the mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like after that, are we picking Batman or Superman?
Can somebody remind me to clip this whole thing? Because that would be great. I need to clip it. Just this whole thing, and I'm gonna post it somewhere. Woo!
That is amazing.
I'm still picking Batman. Phil?
Yeah, I'm still with Batman. Like I said, Batman ultimately is.
Sorry, Aaron.
No, it's okay.
Okay, so the next one is Wonder Woman versus Green Lantern.
Wonder Woman versus Green Lantern. Probably Wonder Woman ultimately.
But that's a pretty good fight, though.
It is. Wonder Woman can also fly. Wonder Woman has super strength.
Yeah. Is there any advantages that Green Lantern has over her? All right, I'll take that as a no.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
Like, what advantages
Okay,
does he have? He's a man. Yeah, no. That's
Being part of the male patriarchy.
male patriarchy.
So the next one is Scarlet Witch versus Thor.
Oh
Does
shit.
Scarlet Witch beat Thor too?
Scarlet Witch versus Thor.
Would we have said Thor beat Doctor Strange?
No, because Doctor Strange is the Sorcerer Supreme.
And so if Scarlet, I mean, I'm only going off the most recent show where she's supposed to be stronger than him.
Yeah.
Like I said, in general, she's supposed to be the strongest magical being in existence.
Okay.
Scarlet Witch and Thor. Oh man.
It's always hard when it's anybody going up against a god.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
She's an Omega level threat though. That's the thing, is that she's a world level threat. You know, like she's something that can destroy the entire world. And like there are like contingencies in comic books made because of the things that Scarlet Witch is capable of doing.
Okay.
So
I'm
I
okay with going with her then.
I was gonna say I'm gonna go with Scarlet Witch.
All right.
All right, last one. We're gonna end this with three women and one dude for our final two. Raven.
Happy
versus
women.
Captain Marvel.
Happy Women's Month, guys.
It's Women's Month. That's what we're gonna do. All right, so Raven or Captain Marvel?
I'd with everything you've said, and I could be wrong, I'd say Raven.
Yeah, I'm kind of leaning Raven too.
All right. So
April, do you have anything to say? Or do you just
no, because I don't know Raven either, and so I'm going to keep deferring to Phil's knowledge. And so we'll go with that.
That
so
works.
then it becomes
Oh,
Batman versus Wonder Woman.
That looks
I
like
it.
a
Still the colors totally turn me off.
fancy Morpheus glasses.
Oh yeah. You know,
No!
like 20 years later, I still never understood how those glasses work.
You're not supposed
How
to
they
know.
squeeze on his nose.
It's the Matrix. They just stay on. He wills them into existence and forces them on his nose.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
Like I hate you guys.
What? All right. So it's Batman versus Wonder Woman.
All right, let's hear you spin this, you communist, for Batman.
I mean, again, Batman has won that fight already.
Oh, come on. That's
why everybody loves Batman so much, because Batman cannot lose a fight.
It's so dumb. It's the dumbest thing. It's so dumb.
Maybe it's just that he's smarter than some of the other superheroes. I mean, it's one thing to have a bunch of powers, and it's another thing to be more strategic and stuff.
I thought he was just the greatest detective. He's not the smartest man alive.
Ultimately, what it comes down to is he is not only the greatest detective, he's also the most paranoid man in existence. And his paranoia is what makes him a step above everyone else. Like, because he plans things that nobody else would ever think would ever happen. And he has plans for things. Like, he has plans to neutralize the entire Justice League in case they go rogue.
But do you understand? Like, people like me see that as such a cop out.
The thing is that if you look at his plans, they make sense.
I guess it just seems so silly. It seems like to say, "Oh yeah, Batman can beat literally everybody, even with powers."
The guy with powers can beat everybody with powers.
Yeah, go with it. You have to, because it's been in the comics. Just go with it. It just seems silly to me. But once again, I don't know.
I'm okay with going Batman because I still like him.
Bruce is just a paranoid dickhead, dude.
Okay.
Wait a minute.
But I'm okay either way.
What's up, Phil?
It says I'm supposed to have stickers. I don't see stickers.
Oh no! Do they give you replacement stickers? Right? I mean, you can get that stuff from them.
I think so.
Yeah, you can order them maybe off the website, or you have to spend like $5 on eBay.
I wonder if it's just in another bag. And I was doing so good.
Yeah, you're going really quick with it. Are you on bag 4 yet?
That's next. I'm trying to finish up bag
3. Got it.
right now. Oh, you know what? I think I know where they're at. Yep, there they are. Found them.
Woo! Well done. What are they?
It's like accent stickers. So like stickers that go on here.
Got it.
Certain accents on them. I just realized like a lot of times it's in the box and not in a bag.
Yeah. Do you guys care at all about the Rotten Tomatoes score when it comes out for movies?
I stopped caring about the scores.
Because the Rotten Tomato score came out for Zack Snyder's Justice League,
and it's low.
No, it's 75%.
There was a review that came out this morning where this dude just gave it a scathing review.
That's so stupid.
He seemed like super biased though if you read it.
Yeah.
He was just talking about how like, oh, it's no better than the first Justice League, so there's no point in it.
That's whatever. Let me go to the. I'm going to go.
That's such a weird idea of like if it's not better, but if it's different, then I don't know. That's a shitty argument.
Yeah, I never liked that.
It's different, but it's not better. Like, okay.
It's not even that. Like a lot of what he was talking about was like it's not very different. There's nothing that changes. Like a couple of extra scenes where it doesn't change the storyline at all.
It's 4 hours. How is it just a couple extra scenes?
He also is very much a proponent for what's his face?
Joss Whedon.
For Joss Whedon, obviously. Like he's sitting there talking like praising Joss Whedon's version, and it's like, yeah, this guy obviously is like a Joss Whedon.
He wants to have a job with Joss Whedon someday or something. Yeah, it's because there's no audience score yet. Obviously, the combination of everything, the critic score, the tomometer, is that what it's called? The tomometer, 75%.
Tomato meter.
Tomometer. Sorry.
Oh, I thought it was Tomo. I didn't see the A.
Tomato meter.
Yeah. I look. We're an hour and 42 minutes into this. If it hasn't been totally obvious to you already, I'm a dumbass. So I'm a moron. and I can't read, obviously. So
He's like, I
know that.
Terms of but I mean,
anyways, yeah. So I'm gonna call it the Tomometer from now on.
Before it, man.
No, I got that. The Dormammu.
The Dormammu meter.
Dormammu and the Tormeter.
Yeah.
Dormammu.
I feel like if they're at 75% with critics, that it might be higher. I mean, audiences are usually a little bit higher with this kind of stuff, right? And generally speaking. So if they're at 75, I'm curious to see what the audience one will be. I mean, I don't use these as my own references for watching or weighing in on something, just looking at what people are saying.
Right. This whole website has lost so much credibility over the last 5 to 10 years with the critics end of it. Yeah. So, but sorry, keep going.
The critic score is an aggregate though, so it's not even like critics from their site. It's what they do is they take the average score from multiple critics and put it together.
Yeah.
But some of those critics are like a dude with a blog, and I'm like, all right, whatever. Not that not everyone has an opinion. I'm just saying,
Yeah, but some opinions, it's okay to not have them. Let's be honest.
Yeah,
Some guy with a blog.
We don't need all the assholes.
Seriously. Okay, so where are we at
Batman.
on this bracket?
We were at you hating Batman being the pick.
Correct, but I'll go with it. Let's go. Batman.
Okay.
Batman beats everyone. But I shouldn't even have done this bracket because Batman will beat everybody. Why did I even do it?
Ultimately, Batman wins the entire thing.
Ugh.
No, so the next one is Scarlet Witch versus Raven.
Oh shit. Scarlet Witch, but that would not be an easy fight though.
Okay. Aaron.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with you because I do know a little bit about
because I'm young, rich, gay, and I'm handsome.
Sorry, I'm listening to the music.
I know, right?
No. Oh, is that your new anthem, Aaron?
Yeah, I'm young, rich, gay, and I'm handsome. It's just that's just what it is. I like it. Why is he so sad?
Because he's a stormtrooper and he misses everything he shoots.
All right. No, I'm gonna go with you. I know the only reference I have of Raven is Titans and a little bit of like the Teen Titans cartoon. But that's it. So I'm gonna defer to Phil on this one, I guess.
Yeah, I was gonna go Scarlet Witch also. So then, final two: Batman versus Scarlet Witch.
Scarlet Witch.
And Aaron, I'm gonna pick Scarlet Witch.
I'm picking Scarlet Witch too, just out of spite.
No, because
Happy Women's History Month.
Batman is a strong character, but the thing is that again, there's no way that he's gonna stop Scarlet Witch.
Yeah, I don't know what kind of planning and studying you can do.
There is none.
Like, unless he's gonna plan on being a wizard. Like, if you can train to be a wizard, maybe.
He's actually a magician, but I mean, he's a magician, like a card trick magician, not a.
Right, exactly.
Not
a little sleight of hand isn't gonna.
No, I mean, because he's learned a lot of like magic from like Dr. Fate and stuff like that. So like he knows how to like counter magical beings, but ultimately he can't stop them. So
yeah.
Oh, I just opened bag 4 and I realized what time it is. We got about 20 minutes.
Yeah.
That's what I was wondering.
So you guys want to just like cut it right here for now and we'll pick up next week?
Okay.
Oh, are you gonna do you're not gonna do your next or your poll or whatever?
A poll?
For your next
not till we're finished with this one. And I would do that on the Nerdington post. But what we are going to do, because since we got a little bit of time, how many people do we have on stream right now? We only got 3. Oh, dumb.
Mm-hmm.
I have a Lego kit that I want to give away.
Oh,
are you giving it away on this one, or do you want to give it away on the next one when you finish this one?
Do it on the next one, because like Yeah, that would be like it'd be cool, like for the 3 people that are in the stream right now. Be like, oh yeah, you have higher chances to win, but that's not fair for other people. So let's see. We'll do it. I'll at least do the announcement here, so I'll go grab the kit so that way you guys can see what it is.
Okay.
To see if people are even like interested in it in the first place.
Yeah.
But it is free, so I mean, there's that.
Hello Kitty lunchbox Lego set.
How did you know?
You know what? I just knew.
Give me a second.
I look like a DJ. Thank you, James. I always thought, ever since I was like 17, my DJ name would be DJ Alphabet Soup.
What?
Yeah, that would be my
like
DJ
that.
name. DJ Alphabet Soup.
That's actually kind of cool.
I like it. And I've had that ever since I was like 17. I've always loved it, and that's who I am.
Really?
Wiki. Yeah.
It's a really long name to yell out.
You're a long name.
Okay.
I like it. That's cute.
Are they
It's a
ice skating?
3-piece kit. It is an ice skating rink with 2 characters, and it actually moves, so you can. There's a little gear on the bottom that you can move, and the characters will dance.
That's no chump change. That's 304. That's 304 pieces. That's not too bad for a free one.
Yeah. So I'm going to be giving this away, unopened, brand new kit. Right. So this is not, this is not like a secondhand kit or something like that. This is a brand new kit.
Yeah.
I'm planning on giving that away in the next stream here. So whoever's on stream, even if it's only 2 people,
we're giving it away. Maybe that'll force people to stay on now. And maybe don't tell them what the kit is, but post it all over Facebook, and then people will just be like, "Oh my god, I can't wait to win this Lego set." And then we're going to have like 40, 50, 100 people in here, and then they win that.
I hope nobody's disappointed, because I actually want this kit, but it's just, like I figured, okay, you know what, I'll give it away.
Yeah. James says, so you're saying I got a chance? No, James, you don't have a chance. You're not eligible.
We're the hosts of this show.
Just because you're not on the stream.
Yeah, I don't need to buy your affection. I need to buy their affection. Okay.
Correct.
Can I see where you left off on the helmet, or where you're leaving off?
Yeah. So this is where we're leaving off right here. We've got the front of the kit right here. Hold on.
So just no cheeks.
No cheeks.
Yeah.
The breathing apparatus isn't on here. It does have the back part of the kit, the helmet right here.
Oh.
Like I said, ultimately, this is what it's going to end up looking like. So the breathing apparatus isn't just on there yet, because you see on the side it's got the breathing apparatus. So that's really what's missing is the kind of like the filter chambers on the side of the mask. But we've got the front of the helmet done, right, with the eyes and everything. It's got the rim on across the top right there, and of course the back right there.
Very
rainbow colors.
And then all the rainbow colors on the inside of the helmet that make absolutely no sense.
Whatever.
But yeah.
So can I ask you guys? So both Justice League and Falcon and the Winter Soldier come out this week, correct?
Hi, Phil.
Right.
Hi, guys.
Oh, hi.
Yeah.
I'm just not used to your face. So
It's a while, right? Or at least not. We usually do this at the end of the stream. So.
Oh, I'm just wondering. Do you think you'll have them all done by Friday night? Watching both of them, or I guess Justice League is like 4 hours.
I'm planning on it just because we're already going to have the episode recorded by the time Justice League comes out and Falcon and the Winter Soldier. So we're probably not going to talk about it until next week's episode. But I'm probably going to have them at least by the weekend. I'll have them both watched at least by the time we talk about it. Falcon and the Winter Soldier, I'm super excited for. I've always been a fan of those characters, and the fact that we're getting 2 alternate Captain Americas in one show without Captain America, actually technically 3, because we're gonna get US Agent too, who's like the fake Captain America. So I mean, you know, like I think that's kind of a cool concept. I think, from what I'm hearing from the reactions, because they've released the first episode to some people in the media, a lot of the first reactions are, it is very soldier feeling. Like it feels like the Captain America Winter Soldier. So like the action scenes
Cool.
really, really get paced and they're really good. So
Yeah.
I haven't read anything about it.
Because I posted that bracket on the Nerdington Post.
Okay.
Aaron Watson just commented on it and said, without getting into individual matchups, I'm just going to go with Captain America for the overall winning for one reason. I can do this all day. Come on, man.
You can do this all day. It doesn't mean you're not going to die
until you can't.
So I can do this all day until you're dead. So I mean,
yeah.
He'll have to watch this and see all of our reasonings behind our picks that got us to Scarlet Witch.
Yeah, I was excited, so I had to change which camera I was using from my webcam to my GoPro, and it said green screen background, and I didn't. My dyslexia didn't read green screen background, so I thought it was like a Skype thing, because Skype you can just put yourself into a random background. And let me see if I can change it right now. But I did, I did the green screen background, and because of my shirt, this is what happened.
Yes.
Oh, I like it.
Because I'm wearing the green shirt.
Right.
The green bit. Yeah.
That's awesome.
So I almost went in like this, but you know.
You should have. You should have gotten looked online and got the picture of Captain America or Superman fighting the Hulk, and had that as your shirt.
That's great.
Do you have any other patterns?
Let's see here. Hold on.
We're just saying that Aaron Thick is a brick wall.
He's a brick house.
He's a brick house.
That's thick. What is that?
It's a living room.
Oh.
See, there's the coffee table.
I see the table.
And
the fact that he's moving around and trying to show, look, this is where the table is, and here's the couch.
Do you like my furniture? Oh, I can upload a background. That's funny. Maybe next week I'll do it.
Can you upload a picture of yourself and then put it on the shirt?
Oh
that would be
God,
funny.
please
do that. You and then you on your shirt.
Yeah, remind me, and I'll do it. I'll do it next week.
Please do a green screen of yourself. That's the best.
Oh dear,
I need that in my life.
That's great.
But yeah, guys, for those still on here, we're going to be doing we're going to finish the helmet next week, and then from there we'll do a giveaway, and then we start getting into the crazy stuff. So between the Falcon and the NES system, which I know the majority of people want to see the NES system. So
yeah.
All right, guys. Well, we're signing off for the night. I thank everybody for hopping in on the stream. We're stopping about 10 minutes early, but it's mainly because we're done with what we're doing here. So
yeah,
guys, it's
Thanks
been
for having me.
Absolutely. I was gonna say it's been my great pleasure to have Aaron, as usual, to have you on, but Bird, for you to be on and nerding out with us here.
That was a lot of fun doing the bracket. The time went by fucking fast.
I did not realize that we were almost. I was opening bag 4. I'm like opening bag 4, getting ready, and then I look up at the time. I was like, "Oh,
yeah,
I'm not going to finish this. I should probably stop for the night."
Yeah, that was fun.
But yeah, let's throw this theme on and. Bye,
guys.
All right, guys. Basking in my glory.
Distant nerding.
The raisins.